steps ahead. Nah, I'm actually really a couple steps behind. But welcome back to the 1231 podcast. As you can see up there, man, it's been a fat minute, man. But as you that shit just came out with nigga avocado, bro. I wore a similar shirt. I tried to wear a red shirt. Yeah, that situation is crazy. I'll talk about that later. But I know it's been a while. I'm kind of sorry, kind of not. I've just been living my life at the moment. And I kind of lost. I didn't lose the passion to do this because I do like doing this, but it is a little difficult just because I had a lot of stuff going on and because it's only me at the end of the day, man. I have to, I always thought with the podcasts or for myself, I love being funny and saying jokes, but it's easier to riff off somebody if there's somebody else with you. But this is just me, so when I would watch these episodes back, I'd be like, bro, this is going nowhere. Like, these conversations are just with myself and they're going nowhere, and I'm not being funny enough. But I think I'm just gonna whatever, but as you can see, new setup. I used to have my setup in that corner right there. Actually, I'll point it a little bit just so you can see that picture that my girl got of us right there. She just got that framed up, and she got one for my room and one for her room, even though this is technically her room as well because she stays here all the time. But also, you can see that shit up there. So during the storm, I think something from the roof caved in, and now the drywall's like sinking in a little bit, but I think we got it fixed, so we should be all good. It'd be so funny if during this episode it just collapsed, but hey, whatever. All right, we're 2 minutes in. As you can see, I moved my room around again. As you can see, I got new sheets as well. I just got these black and white, the set with the pillows, and then I got this separately, a green fitted sheet, and I love them. They're super comfy. I was kind of worried they would be too warm, just because it's still a little warm out, and my room isn't insulated that well. So whatever it is outside is whatever it is in my room. That's why we have this AC. I don't know if I've shown it in the other episodes, but yeah. I'm back. I felt like recording a podcast. Man, where do I even begin? It's been a while. I've had some changes in my life. Not big changes, honestly. I've just been living. I've just been working and then spending a lot of time with my girl. One thing that I did want to change starting now is I want to start doing this again, but I also put a pause on music for a little bit, just a small pause. I still work on it every now and then, but I'm not as much as I used to at all. I used to at least cook up something at least every day, but I haven't recently. I've just been like, every now and then I'll touch the guitar or come up with something or just try to record a cover, but I haven't recently for a while, and it sucks. It really sucks. I really want to start doing it again. But let's see. I moved my room around. I made a list of what to say again, just because I haven't done these things in a while. But I moved my room around. I got new sheets. And then I also played at a show recently. I'll put up some pictures right here. That's me. I played at my buddy Alan's show. He hasn't released any music yet, but he does work on music, and he had like 4 songs that were basically complete-ish. So we just performed those. It was a quick, maybe like, I don't even know if it was 20 minutes, but there were 4 songs. They were easy to play, and he needed a bass player, so I joined on with 2 other dudes plus Alan, so there's 4 of us. I'll show the other pictures of the guys right there. They're really cool. They're really awesome. But yeah, they've all played shows before, but it was my very, very, very first time on a stage playing something in a while, because I did play on a stage when I was younger with the full band in school and stuff. I played trombone, but I haven't performed in ages. and it gave me a really cool feeling. I did get the heebie-jeebies beforehand, but I took a few things and I felt really calm. But we were the last band to go up there, so by the time it was our turn, I was like chilling. But yeah, let me know if you like this setup, by the way. If not, I'll like try to move some things around or something. I do want to move my room around, but I'll get to that a little later. But yeah, the show was really chill. I borrowed my buddy's bass, which makes me want to get nylon strings, I think. No, what the fuck? I don't know what the fuck. Flat wound? I don't know what strings Alan had on his bass, but if he's watching, please let me know. But I do want to get some different strings for my bass, because my bass does sound a little icky. But yeah, it was really tight. It was small. It wasn't anything crazy. We didn't get paid or anything. But yeah, we went up. We played 4 songs. During one of them, the cord to the bass that was connected to the amp. No. The cord that's connected to the guitar. I stepped on it and it unplugged, and I had to quickly get it and plug it back in the middle of a song. That was pretty funny. But yeah, we during those rehearsals for the show, me and the guys, well, just like everybody, we were like, these songs are kind of short. We need to fill out the time, so we'll just like keep jamming and just see how the vibe is going. And we stretched out those songs way too long, because they were the same 4 chords for every song, so it kind of just got so repetitive. And it was the drummer, shout out to crap, I forgot his name. What's his name? I'm so sorry. I literally just met these guys to play the show, and I haven't seen them in like, that show was like probably like a month ago. But yeah, he just kept playing the drums, and he was doing really good, but he just kept the vibes going. So we were like, oh shit, we gotta keep going. And he had his head down just because he was in the moment and feeling it, which good for him. But we stretched out those songs really long, and we just kept looking at each other, me and the other guitarist. I remember his name was Josh. I kept looking at him, he was smiling, because we just kept the songs going on and on and on. But it was good vibes. It was really fun. It was a really cool, the like feeling afterwards is I don't know, it was a freaking small show and nobody cares that much, but for me, as somebody who makes music but has never played a show, it was a cool feeling, and I really liked it, and it made me really want to play my own show someday, like soon. So I'll see if I can start moving some things around to get something done. But for now, it is on my bucket list. Not bucket list, but like something I really want to do. Maybe before the year ends. Maybe, probably just next year. I'll say maybe next year I'll have a show for sure. But yeah, it was really awesome. Shout out to Alan. And yeah, that recently happened. And then I also went on a cruise. I'll put up some pictures of the cruise right there. I went with my lovely lady and her family. They were really nice. I love her family. They're all super cool. The cruise was awesome. I've never been on anything like it. I hardly ever traveled as a kid. I would go we would go on road trips, but it was mostly in Texas. We did go to Colorado one time, and then when I was like 16 or 17, we went to Florida. But like, we'd mostly just drive, no more than like maybe 6-7 hours. So this felt like an insane trip, and it wasn't gonna be with my family. It was gonna be with my girl and her family. But and me and her gone out, like I think I said on here that we've gone on road trips, and we went to New York on a plane. But like, going out with a bunch of people you've never been out with was a good experience, and I love meeting them. And cruises are dope, man. They have so much stuff. I lost so much money in the casino, but they had a lot of shows. They had like shit going on every day, every hour. It was really awesome. But I'm really an introverted, like, stay at home kind of guy. So it was kind of hard for me to break my shell and go out to these shows, because there'd be sometimes where I'd be like, I want to stay in the room and watch a movie or something. That's just how I am. I'm sorry, I can't help it. That's just how I am. That's just how I've always been. But I really did want to break my shell, and we did go to a lot of comedy shows. The comedians were good. They had their own like family feud where families on the cruises would compete with each other. They had like a love and marriage one where I don't know if that's a real show, but they just had like 3 different couples. They would ask them questions and things like that, mostly sexual questions. But what else was there? There was a ton of pools. There was so much food. I think it's because of that trip that I gained a lot of weight and I haven't lost it since. So if I appeared a little more blown up, that's why. But I'm locking in now. I recently I've gone on 2 trips since then. After that, with my family and my lady, we rented out. My mom rented out Airbnb for like a lot of us, and there was a pool there. We set up a volleyball net. They had a ping pong table there. They had a foosball table in there. It was a really dope place. They had horses there as well. It was a really dope place. I went with my family, and that was a cool getaway for a little bit. And then after that, like a couple weeks ago, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, we went to Puerto Rico. I put up Puerto Rico right there. Puerto Rico was so nice, so dope. I posted a little vlog video right here, a little cinematic of my experience there. It's just really some cool shots that I took and then edited and added a song to them. But yeah, it was really dope. It was so nice. It wasn't too hot, just a little hot. But yeah, it was really hot. Oh, what the hell am I saying? It was really fun. They had a pool, they had a volleyball, the resort was right on a beach. They had ping pong as well. They had a little room with like a basketball, like those arcade machines, a pool table, and they had a gym there. They had a restaurant / bar there that was pretty good. I would drink like almost every day there, but I'm not a big drinker, not like beer and stuff, just like small drinks. But yeah, we were in the pool almost every day. Thank goodness. In 2021, I went, when I said we went to Florida, that trip, I got water in this year, I think. That shit ruined my trip, and I hated water forever. But since then, I've been in water, and none of the trips I went to since then, I've gotten water stuck in this year. Thank goodness. Big chilling on that. Yeah, that's the worst, having water in your ear. But yeah, I didn't get water. I was in the water every day. I didn't get water in my ear, sorry. And brought some snacks. We did a few things. We went hiking a bit. We went and visited the town. You can see it all in this video that's up there. But yeah, that was a really fun, super dope trip. I've never been to Puerto Rico. Super tropical, super chill. Went to McDonald's there. We got some pizza there at a local pizza spot. We got some more food at another spot. I got like a empanada or something like that, whatever it's called. But yeah, those trips were super dope. Let me see if I got anything else. Got the cruise. We got Puerto Rico. I've seen a lot of movies since I've talked to you guys, I think. I saw Deadpool and Wolverine twice in the theaters. That happened while I didn't I wasn't on here, but let me see. Deadpool and Wolverine was good. I really enjoyed it. The second time around, I'm not gonna lie, the jokes just don't hit the second time. And it was kind of an empty theater. The first time I went, it was like the day of. It was a Thursday at 3 p.m. and like it was fucking stacked. I did here we go. This is what happened. We got there and we were expecting to get like, because they had the cool drink cups, souvenir cups of Deadpool and Wolverine. They had that fucking Wolverine popcorn bucket. We wanted to get that, and there was none of it, bro. They were all sold out of everything. And the first screening time at 3 p.m. I was so pissed, and we waited in that line for at least 30 minutes. And we ended up, they had one of them, which is like the freaking, I'll put it up here, the Deadpool zombie head, Deadpool. And we got that, which is cool, but like we wanted to get that Wolverine one, or at least the cups. The cups were super dope. But yeah, we missed out on that because AMC sucks. And then we were late to the movie because of that, so we ended up joining like at least 5-10 minutes in, which sucked really bad. But yeah, it was a fun experience. I saw Fly Me to the Moon. Most of these I saw with my lady. We saw Fly Me to the Moon. We saw Maxine. We saw Inside Out 2. We saw Kinds of Kindness. Crazy wicked movie. We saw Thelma. And then we saw Fall Guy. We rewatched all the Spider-Man, almost all of them. We saw Monkey Man. We saw Love Lies Bleeding. We saw Sasquatch Sunset. Most of these being mediocre movies, but there are some hits in there which were not horrible and I enjoyed. But yeah, the only movies I'm looking forward to now are just Joker, and I don't think any other movies look that exciting to me. I wanted to see Blink twice, but I don't know if I would like it. And Beetlejuice just came out. I'm maybe gonna watch that. I had never watched the first one, so I'd want to watch the first one first. I might just wait till it comes out on Max because I think it is Warner Bros. But what's it called? What else do I have to talk about? Besides recent events, I put on here locking in because I've had this feeling for a while, for a couple years now, that I'm falling behind a bit just because I am not locked in on school. I dropped out recently. I just didn't reapply for classes, and kind of gonna bring the podcast down a bit, not gonna lie, but I just felt like I was falling behind just because I saw a lot of my friends making big moves in their future, and I'm stuck here, trying to make a podcast on YouTube or trying to make music and people don't even listen, but I'm just trying to do something that I like, and I really do enjoy the things that I'm doing right now. But anyways, locking in, I wanted to by locking in I mean finding balance with everything that I'm doing right now, just like finding the time to do this thing right here, podcast, because this thing could blow up. It really could gain traction if I just keep doing it. I literally just stopped. It was getting a decent amount of views, not as much as it was getting decent views, and I just stopped doing it because I kind of lost the passion and the ideas. But I think if I just have to really be consistent with some things. Here's the thing about really being successful. You really can't be successful at a bunch of things. You have to really hone in on one thing and just go for it, because if you're gonna be mediocre at everything if you're just trying everything. And that's the thing. I really want to do a lot of stuff. I'm already making music, which I've put a lot of time into, but I've also put a lot of time into this, and I've always wanted to do acting, and I really want to do content creation, just like this podcast again, but I also want to do gaming stuff. I also really want to start streaming. So it's like finding a balance. And then I also have a life. I'm in a relationship I've been in for a while, and it's going really well. I'm gonna say that this year hasn't really been the best for a lot of my situation, but my relationship has been going really tremendously, amazingly good. I love you, baby. Love you. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on that I want to focus and I want to find a balance for, because I do love making music. I do love creating content. I also have my job that I have to worry about. I need to make money. I want to start acting. I want to have time for my relationship, and I want to go back to school I probably want to go back to school for maybe theater or something, just to get my foot in the door, It's not my first. Well, I don't really know what I want to do professionally at the moment. Like all this stuff is like passions and stuff, and it could lead to a career, but I need to have like like a foot in the door, like I said. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, is probably go back to school for acting, and I think I would do really good. I really think I could do good with acting. I have no experience, unfortunately, but as embarrassing as it sounds, I do practice sometimes, and I do record like scenes of myself to see if I can get the range of different situations. And I don't think I'm that bad. I think I could go far. This is me being vulnerable, by the way. I kind of try not to share a lot of stuff. But yeah, I want to find a balance with work, with all my passions, music and content creating, and maybe streaming, but also just gaming in general, because I do love gaming. I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm addicted at this point to playing video games. It just gives me a rush and it's fun. But yeah, I like playing with my friends. I like playing games with my friends, so I want to have a balance for that. Not too much, but also not too little, because it does make me happy, and it could lead to something if I just stream when I play. Because literally, we're playing already. We're having fun and we're making jokes. So if we just stream and I put it out there, all this stuff that I'm doing online, if I put this gaming stuff on, like all the funny moments or something's gonna happen. Something's gonna click, and it'll keep coming. But it's just, you gotta start making moves. And I started doing something recently to make more money. I posted on like different not like job sites, but like on different sites that offer services. I started offering like music production. If anybody needs music made or music edited or any video editing like this one, or even TikTok edits, I posted some what is it called, not some offers, but like listings of it. And I did get I got one person needed a video edited that I did, and then they just texted me that they need another video, so that's 2 more videos that I'm doing. So it's not going bad. It's a little more money in the pocket, but yeah, I really want to lock in and find a balance with my relationship, my passions, my job, and gaming as well. And yeah, that's what I have written down here. That is very personal of me, for me. But yeah, anyways, I went to play tennis the other day, and I think I played pickleball. I don't know if it was the right stuff. My friend brought in some, I don't know if it was pickleball stuff, but it looked just like regular old, like a basic ass ball. But yeah, I played that. It was pretty fun. I think pickleball is way easier than tennis, if that's what I played. I think pickleball is way easier than tennis, and I want to play more. I like being outside and playing sports with my friends. I'm kind of competitive, and I like getting better at stuff. I really like improving on my hand-eye coordination. I think that's really important. I also think video games do that a bunch. I don't know, I might just be making that up, but yeah. And I also went to an Astros game yesterday. They got fucking demolished. It was like 12-6. We left at the like 7th inning. GG, bro. That was horrible. What I saw was horrible. I don't know. It was a weird vibe. I like events. I like going out. I just found this out, that I like going out with like events where there's like a lot of people to hear like the reactions and stuff. I used to be like, I hate concerts, I hate everything like that, but recently it struck a chord with me, and I really like going out now. And so my girlfriend asked me if I wanted to go to an Astros game, and I was like, yeah, sure. So we went with her mom, and then her aunt went as well, and her family, and we saw them. It was really cool. She got a hot dog and fries. I got a little pizza, and we also got ice cream as well. And we had pretty good seats. And then they also gave us this. They gave us this little hat for free, which is why her mom actually wanted to go in the first place. She loves the Astros. But yeah, we got wiped 12-6, unfortunately. But yeah, I went. and it was pretty cool. That was my first baseball game, the first Astros game I've been to, and I've done a lot this year. I always talk about it with my lady. We have done a lot this year, in our lives for the first times, and like it's been a crazy year, man. This year has been insane. And then I also have on here the Nikocado avocado situation. That's honestly the craziest thing that has happened on YouTube in a while. I think it's really cool. And obviously stuff happens on YouTube all the time, but it's all drama or it's all fake. But that honestly was really, really cool. I thought it was really interesting and really smart and really calculated the way he did that. And I'm honestly happy for the guy. He lost a ton of weight and he looks way happier. I didn't see the full video he just posted of the always 2 steps ahead. I didn't see that video, but I watched, there's a lot of commentary videos that I watch, commentary channels that I watch that always go over what's been going on, and yeah, he seems a lot happier. And then I've also been watching a lot of comic book YouTube videos, like going over like different issues. By issues, I mean like comic book issues, not like issues are like runs like of a story, not like issues like problems. But sorry, that's just me mansplaining, my bad. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of what is it called, Variant. I watched a lot of Variant. I did watch a lot of new rock stars for like movies, but like they start getting annoying at one point. I really like Variant when they break down like the most powerful Batman versions or the most powerful Spider-Mans. But there's really good one storyline that I like, that it's really recent. I think it came out like 2021 or 2022, but it's called I don't know what it's called, but it has Failsafe, which is a character that I'll explain it briefly right now. So Failsafe, I'll put a picture right there, was created by Batman as a contingency plan in case Batman ever killed somebody. Failsafe would then be activated to stop Batman. Failsafe is extremely smart. He knows everybody on this planet and other planets' weaknesses. So he's basically like the perfect Batman, but he's an AI. He's not a human. But actually, this Failsafe was created by the Zur-En-Arrh personality of Batman. If you don't know what the Zur-En-Arrh personality of Batman is, Batman created a alternate personality in his brain in case any mental warfare is played on Bruce Wayne. So the Zur-En-Arrh is basically a part of his brain that turns on and like basically takes over his brain when somebody's trying to get into Bruce Wayne's mental. And so the Zur-En-Arrh is like basically Batman with no Bruce Wayne at all, no I want to say no human to him, but it's basically just like nothing holding him back Bruce Wayne wise. So he's like lethal. He doesn't kill, but like he's like more, I don't know how to describe it, but it's basically just a switch in his mind that makes him into Zur-En-Arrh. And then that version of Batman created the Failsafe. So then when Failsafe was activated, Batman didn't even... Oh, the way he was activated was because the Penguin, in this story, the Penguin was in the hospital, and he had like a fake tooth that had like a pill in it, and he popped it on the hospital bed when Batman was there. And so on the news, it shows up that Batman killed the Penguin, and then beep, 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 Failsafe comes out. Failsafe kills or just takes on and defeats the whole Bat family, Superman, Green Lantern, Green Arrow, everybody in the fucking Justice League almost. Batman has to hide out in Atlantis with Aquaman and stuff like that. And so eventually Batman goes to space. I don't want to spoil it. Fuck it, you guys aren't gonna watch it. Batman goes into space at one point because he goes into the Tower of Babel, I think is what it's called. I don't know, something like that. No, I don't think that's what it's called. I don't know. But Batman goes all the way into space. Honestly, I'll put pictures up here just so you guys can see everything that I'm talking about. Batman goes into space. Failsafe finds him, and Batman has to escape. Failsafe destroys like the building he was on, and I think it's on the moon. He destroys that building, so Batman is floating in space with all the debris from the tower back to Earth. Well, he's just in space, not back to Earth, but he's just floating in space. So Batman has to gather a bunch of little trinkets from the tower and gadgets to push himself in the direction to Earth. So he finds like a little booster, rocket booster. He attaches it to the little platform that he's on and stuff like that. He jerry rigs a bunch of stuff, and eventually he gets basically like a makeshift rocket, like a really bad one, and he's flying all the way into the Earth's orbit. He gets into the atmosphere, he flames up, and then he fucking lands on Earth like a badass, bro. And then he's just like, let's get to work. That was insanity. If you want to watch the whole thing, just look up Variants video about the run, because it's like five different comic books. So yeah, if you want to watch that, I'll probably put it in the link below. But yeah, we're almost at the 31-minute mark, so I'm honestly gonna wrap this up. This was a pretty yapping episode, so I'll see what I'll talk about next week. If you guys have any recommendations or any topics you want me to talk about in the next episode, please drop them below. Nobody ever sends me any topics or anything. I literally post on Instagram for topics and nobody ever sends me any SMH. But yeah, I'll think of a few. But if you guys want anything, like I said, just leave me a comment. And yeah, then we'll wrap this up. Shout out to Rigo. I've been thinking about doing the podcast, and then Rigo asked me about it the other day, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll do the podcast again. So shout out Rigoberto, shout out Ricardo, shout out my brother, shout out my lady, shout out Toby. And yeah, then we'll wrap up this episode. It was really nice doing this again. Also, obviously, you're going to be seeing this on a Friday, but I'm going to start dropping my videos on Friday. I'm going to start recording them on Monday and edit them throughout the week to drop on Friday, just because Mondays are usually my day off, and back then I would just record it on Monday and edit it, try to finish it, and I feel like I was rushing it. So I think I'm just going to record them on Monday, throughout the week, edit them a bit while I'm at work, and then it'll most likely be done by Friday, so I can drop Friday morning. So yeah, I'm gonna start dropping these on Friday morning. You'll see this on Friday morning. I should have said this in the beginning, but yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. Wow, first episode in a while. It feels kind of weird, but yeah, I'm gonna peace out, and yeah, I'll see you guys. Hope you have a good one. Finished playing chat. My first show wasn't my music, it was my buddy Alan's, but I played bass. That shit was crazy. I was nervous, but then I drank a little bit, I smoked a little bit, so I was chilling, bro. I was like, we were locked in for real. I messed up probably like once. It was like a wrong note just because I was feeling it too much. I was like too much in the group, but like yeah, it was so chill.